Advanced Computational Techniques and Optimization, Module 1, Part 1. Module 1 contains the topics: Introduction to Numerical Methods, Errors in Numerical Methods, Systems of Linear Algebraic Equations, Elimination and Factorization Methods, Gauss-Seidel iteration, Eigenvalue Problems, Power Method. First topic: Errors in Numerical Methods. There are different types of errors. First one is round off error. Rounding errors arise from the process of rounding off the numbers during the computation. Such errors are unavoidable in most of the calculations due to the limitations of the computing aids. Round off error is due to the fact that computers can represent only quantities with a finite number of digits. This can be reduced. Such errors are unavoidable. Rounding errors can, however, be reduced by changing the calculation procedure so as to avoid subtraction of nearly equal numbers or division by a small number, or by retaining at least one more significant figure at each step than that given in the data and rounding off at the last step. Truncation error. Truncation error is the discrepancy introduced by the fact that numerical methods may employ approximations to represent exact mathematical operations and quantities. If you are using a decimal computer having a fixed word length of 4 digits, rounding off of, say for example, 13.658 gives 13.66, whereas the truncation gives 13.65. These errors are caused by using approximate results or on replacing an infinite process by a finite one. Next, significant digits. The significant digits of a number are those that can be used with confidence. They correspond to the number of certain digits plus one estimated digit. Example: suppose the readings of a speedometer and odometer are 48.5 and 87.32.5. Then 48.5 consists of 3 significant figures and 87.32.5 is with 7 significant reading. Accuracy and precision. The error associated with both calculation and measurements can be characterized with regard to their accuracy and precision. Accuracy refers to how closely a computed or measured value agrees with the true value. Precision refers to how closely individual computed or measured values agree with each other. Inaccuracy is defined as systematic deviation from the truth. Imprecision refers to the magnitude of the scatter. Numerical methods should be sufficiently accurate or unbiased to meet the requirements of a particular engineering problem. Numerical error is equal to the discrepancy between the truth and the approximation. That is, it is et equal to true value minus approximation. So if x is the true value of a quantity and x dash is its approximate value, then the error is defined as difference between x and x dash, and it is denoted by et. So et equal to absolute value of x minus x dash. So this error is called absolute error. Therefore absolute error et equal to absolute value of x minus x dash. True fractional relative error is defined as true error divided by true value, and true relative error or relative error is denoted by ER and is defined as true error divided by true value, that is absolute value of x minus x dash divided by x, and percentage error is defined as EP equal to true error divided by true value into 100%. So that is equal to absolute value of x minus x dash divided by x into 100%. So it is 100 times ER, where ER represents a true relative error. So if x bar be such a number that mod x minus x dash less than or equal to x bar, then x bar is an upper limit on the magnitude of absolute error and measures the absolute accuracy. Calculation of errors. Example, suppose that you have the task of measuring the lengths of a bridge and a rivet and come up with 9,999 and 9 centimeter respectively. If the true values are 10,000 and 10 centimeter respectively, first compute the true error and then the true percentage relative error. Consider the solution. According to the formula, the error for measuring the bridge is et equal to 10,000 minus 999, that is 1 centimeter, and for the rivet it is et equal to 10 minus 9, that is 1 centimeter. The percentage relative error for the bridge is EP equal to 1 by 10,000 into 100%, that is 0.01%, and for the rivet it is EP equal to 1 by 10 into 100%, that is 10%. Thus note that both the measurements have an error of 1 centimeter. The relative error for the rivet is much greater. The normalized error is defined as EA equal to approximate error divided by approximation into 100%, which signifies the error is normalized to an approximate value. And the percentage relative error is given by EP equal to current approximation minus previous approximation divided by current approximation into 100%. Suppose that epsilon s denote the pre-specified percentage tolerance, then we need to repeat the computation until this tolerance rate achieved, that is until absolute value of epsilon a less than epsilon s. Error estimates for iterative methods. Consider the Maclaurin series of f of x equal to e raised to x. E raised to x equal to 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus etc. plus x raised to n by n factorial up to n. For x equal to 0.5 and n equal to 3 significant figures, add terms until the absolute value of the approximate error, estimate epsilon a. falls below a prescribed value of error criterion epsilon s for 3 significant figures. So here true value of e raised to 0.5 is obtained by substituting x equal to 0.5. So we get e raised to 0.5 equal to 1.648721, and for n equal to 3 significant figures we get epsilon s equal to 0.5 into 10 into 10 raised to 2 minus 3 percentage, that is 0.05 percentage. So for 0.5 e raised to x equal to 1 plus x, that is 1.5. So true percentage relative error is epsilon t equal to current approximation minus previous approximation divided by current approximation into 100 percentage. So we get 9.02 percentage. Similarly, if we add more terms that, and suppose that criteria holds, then we can stop the procedure. That is whenever epsilon a less than epsilon s. So add 6 terms. After 6 terms we can consider that the criteria is achieved, that is epsilon a less than epsilon s. That is for 1.64 8697917 epsilon a equal to 0.0158, which is less than epsilon s equal to 0.05, and this computation is terminated. Next topic is Gauss elimination method. It's a very important elimination method to solve system of equation. So it is a very useful method to solve linear algebraic equation. So here the idea is to convert a given system of equation into a matrix equation of the form Ax equal to b. So whenever we have a matrix equation of the form Ax equal to b, we can convert that into an augmented matrix of the form matrix AB. And whenever we consider a matrix A, we can convert that into an upper triangular matrix given by denoted by U, where U equal to U11 etc. U1n 0 etc. U2n etc. 0 0 etc. unn, where U is an upper triangular matrix such that all elements below the main diagonal are 0 and all the diagonal elements are non-zero. So if we have this upper triangular matrix corresponding to matrix A, then system of equation Ax equal to b become, say, Ux equal to some b dash. So to solve the system of equation of the form Ux equal to b dash, we need to apply the back substitution. So to get the value of variable xn, we need to consider xn equal to bn by unn, and similarly proceed with the other values. Xn minus 1 equal to 1 by un minus 1 n minus 1 into bn minus 1 minus un minus 1 n xn, like that. So we can generalize that for xi also. So consider an example to solve a system of equation using Gauss elimination method. So here, corresponding to a given system of equation, we can convert that into a matrix equation of the form Ax equal to b. where that matrix A equal to 6 minus 4 1, minus 4 6 minus 4 1 minus 4 6, and B equal to minus 14 36 6. Now apply the row operation to convert this matrix A into an upper triangular matrix. So apply the necessary row operation. We get matrix 6 minus 4 1 minus 14 0 10 by 3 minus 10 by 3 80 by 3 and 0 0 5 by 2 35, and apply the back substitution procedure. We get Z equal to 35 by 5 by 2 and Y equal to 22 and X equal to 10. Another example, solve the system of equation using Gauss elimination method. Here the equations are x plus 4y minus z equal to minus 5, x plus y minus 6z equal to minus 12, 3x minus y minus z equal to 4. So step 1 is consider equation 1, 2 and 3, eliminate x from second and third equation. So apply the row operation or operate on second and third equation with the first equation. So second minus first equation and third minus 3 times first equation gives minus 3y minus 5z equal to minus 7, minus 13y plus 2z equal to 19. And in step 2, eliminate y from this equation. For that operate fifth equation minus 13 by 3 times fourth equation. So we get 71 z by 3 equal to 148 by 3. Now apply the back substitution. Starting from z, we get z equal to 148 by 71, that is approximately equal to 2.0845, and y equal to minus 1.1408 and x equal to 1.6479.